Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Domino Angels for another week. I hope everyone is happy and well wherever you are. And I am very excited because last night I had my very first radio interview, and it is a Texan radio station, and I believe it's an internet station as well, so you can listen to everything that happened on the radio, on the internet radio, and I will find out more about that for you guys and let you know when it's actually broadcast. I think it will be on Sunday. In your time, so if you're in America it was Sunday night, I think, but anyway, I'll let you know, and I'll have a copy of the interview for you to listen to whenever you want to on my website as well. So that is really exciting, and I am going to do the message for each one of us for the week. I know I might look a little bit tired, but I'm here anyway, and I will shuffle these Domino Angel cards. I'm wondering if any of you have been on Facebook and seen that each week I do a little crystal card game, and what that is you sort of look at the crystals and you feel drawn to one of the crystals, and then I intuitively write about this crystal and like what the card means underneath it, and you get a big long message. So each week I do that as well as the Domino Angels, but that's only for Facebook people, so you have to go over to there as well, and that's just / so facebook.com/Divine Miracles, and that's it, you'll find me. And we have all kinds of I do all kinds of things on there. So anyway, here we go for the message for this week for each one of us. Remember, this is just a little bit of guidance. It is it may be relevant to you, it may not, but I'm also going to do a second card for today, and this is from the Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck. This is really cool. I really like this deck, so we might just do one from here to sort of validate what we're talking about. Anyway, I'll just close my eyes now and shuffle these cards. Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. We've got Archangel Sandalphon, and we've got the lucky number 2, and we've got a healing colour of yellow. So your solar plexus chakra may need a little bit of assistance. This is our power center. It's like where we hold all the emotion, all the issues, all the drama, all the sensitivities of everything is all in our solar plexus chakra. So this may be Archangel Sandalphon to help you clearing this energy all the time. Okay, so he's with you now, asking you to express yourself more with music. When you are feeling low, crank up the tunes and see how your mood changes. Also, it's time to be sure that you are ready for anything. There may be someone who wants to cause trouble, and you will need to be the mature one. Be patient with yourself at this time. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon. A yellow candle and music to connect. And as we know, when we've got our favourite song comes on and we're driving somewhere, we all crank it up and enjoy it, and it brings a release that we're looking for. A lot of the times we feel that we need to there's something wrong with us, like we feel there's something wrong with us, something's going wrong, and it's always going to go wrong, and no matter what we do, there must be something wrong with us, or we're hated or punished in some way because we're feeling this way, and yet other people seem to be getting along in their life. And there is this self-punishment that we give ourselves. And this is what I was talking about with the solar plexus chakra, is that we pull all this energy into there and we're sucking it all up. Most of the time we're really good about it, but every now and then we'll just explode, and all this emotion will explode out of us, and we haven't had that release that we need. So if you find yourself getting caught up in a sort of a rut where you feel like you just can't get these emotions and feelings and thoughts out of your mind, of bad, negative things, clear it all away, use some music and soothe it all away, and keep doing that. And I know that it's really hard when you're in a bad position, like you're in a really low position. It's really hard to then see any good coming. But always remember that when you are in a situation that is at its absolute worst, it only means that on the other side of this is going to be something so much better for you. Generally, we never go through the same experience twice, the same exact experience twice. So you're never going to have to deal with it again. So make a decision that you are going to be, getting through what you need to get through, and sometimes it's not going to be easy, but there's always going to be the other side of the coin, the next phase of your life, the turning point in your life. And you may not understand the lessons that you are being shown right now in your difficult situation, but later on you will understand why everything has had to be the way that it is. So Archangel Sandalphon, although he works with you with lifting yourself through music and clearing, he also works on different levels of abundance. You can use music to manifest things in your life, using music as a focal point, choosing a song and saying, that is my song for abundance, that is my song for success, and pick things like this, do meditations with music, just humming to yourself, humming a tune to yourself. As often as you can, actually really opens the energy centers throughout the body. It's just amazing what humming can actually do. And then if you hum in different octaves, you'll find that different areas of your body begin to vibrate. This is another way that you can really release through the chakra system. So there you go. And if someone's giving you a hard time, look, you're going to have to try to rise above and walk away from this. It's just not worth your time to get involved into someone else's motives. Like, why would they be treating me like that? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Don't worry about it. Just it's their problem, not yours. Don't blame yourself for every little thing that goes on in every person's life and your own life. Stop. It's just going to all cave in if you do that. So there you go. Be patient with yourself at this time. And crank those tunes up. It's Friday night, it's a full moon. Get your crystals out, moon your crystals. And I said that once in one of my videos, and then I cracked up laughing. I don't actually mean moon them yourself. I mean put them out so the moon rays get and charge them all up. And being a full moon, you may have been feeling this crazy energy coming along. That's where we get the word lunacy from, don't we? Just being a lunatic. It's because of the energy of the moon itself. It causes a lot of emotion, a lot of. So don't worry, you're not alone if you've been having a breakdown. Just about everybody I know has had one, or been feeling odd pains in the body, having odd thoughts come, people from the past pestering them. All this is a build up to that full moon, and we're having the release tonight. So go out if you can and stand in the moon light. It may not be tonight for you guys, it may be tomorrow night for a lot of you. Whichever night, just have a look on Google and see when it's the full moon in your country. And then you can go out there and just do some releasing and clearing. Talk to the moon and you'll be amazed what comes through. So now I'm just going to pull one of these Angels, Gods and Goddesses cards out. And this is an Australian person, Tony Carmine Salerno. And he is a very, very gifted drawer and is very, very intuitive. So I will just close my eyes and pull one of these really cool cards out. Alright, I'm just going to stop right there. Now look at the symbols on here. Alright. So we got the Goddess of Strength. You see? There's the moons there together. There's all different divine writing all over it. Okay, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. So many, many times, as this card, Archangel Sandalphon is talking about, many times we feel like it's always our fault when anything goes wrong in any situation. It's always our fault. It's always up to us to fix it. We can't always seem to do that. And you need to know that you are born a mighty warrior. In fact, the angels tell me that when the angels look at each other, they can see colors and vibrations. Okay, it's a different sort of a vision than we can think of. When they're looking towards us and they see us, so in other words, they see BDevine sitting there, they will see me vibrating in a color, and I have badges of honor you know, and they can see the different things that I've been through just from looking at me. And so do you. You have badges of honor. Your angels are looking at you in pride. And they're looking at you with, what a mighty warrior you are. You're here on earth. You know, you're doing what you can in this craziness called earth. You're doing the best that you can. And wow, what you've done is just incredible. And this is how the angels look at you. And they see all you've been. They see you as a soul. So they see you all the times you've been in good and bad places all over the world, all over the globe, all stretching back to the beginning of time, which is just forever. You know, they can see all of the things that you've done all at once. You vibrate at a different vibration than you may think that you do. You have a song that is resonating from you. You have a symbol that they will look at and see you. You have a beautiful color about you. In fact, you'd have many, many different colors, and they wouldn't even be on the spectrum that we can even think of. But this is how the angels view you, with all of this glory. And so why do we always beat ourselves up? Because we live in this condensed, refined environment where we feel we can only do certain things. But all of this is changing. I hope that you are feeling a strength within yourself to change, because you can do this. So the Goddess of Strength is saying to you, stand up for what you believe in. Don't have to be nasty about it, but you don't have to be pushed over anymore either. You know, you are just as worthy as anyone else at having the life that you want, at being able to have the life that you want. Your thoughts are manifesting all the time, as we know, as I'm often saying. And what are you thinking about? What's predominantly on your mind? Because that is what you will bring into your life. So the wanting is only going to bring wanting. You must have, you must own, you must be. And this is all it is. It's just simple training your mind, just like you've trained your mind so far to think the things that you do about yourself. Who cares what anyone else thinks? We've all got to get out of our heads and live in our hearts more, which is where we are as a soul. Our soul is seat of our soul. The heart of our soul is in the heart area, and we need to live there more and have more passion about the things that we want to do, and speak up when we need to speak up, and be happy and look forward to a fun and exciting life. I just want to have fun. I'm just one of these people, like, they say, oh my God, how can you do this? How can you do that? And it's like, well, I'm just enjoying myself, and this is what I want to do in my life. And I don't care about the next step in the journey at all. And those are things that I've had to teach myself how to do from being someone that had very low confidence. So remember that you are, you know, stronger than you imagine that you are. Ask for the angels to be working with you, but remember that they'll only work with your energy. So you must be moving forward in your life for you to actually start to notice that you have been assisted. Things are going to go wrong, that's for sure, okay, you can't help it, but realize that whenever it does, get excited to yourself and think to yourself, wow, the next part of my journey is going to be awesome. If this is going to be like, I'm never going to have to deal with anything like this again. So I'm looking forward to the next step. I'm going to deal with this now, and I'm going to look forward to the next step. So there you go, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed that message. I'm going to make a few videos today, and I've got some of your questions here, so I'm going to do some frequently asked questions. Remember, you can ask questions, and I will do my best to, over time, make movies about this. I can't make it all, you know, all the time. But I do try my best. I'm also going to be doing another video for my Divine Healing channel. I don't know if you guys have been over there, but I've been reading through You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, and we've gone through, I think about 16 episodes of this thing until I finish this book. So head over there, because I'm going to be doing a video on that today, and also just some interesting videos, like I said, about questions that you guys have asked. So one thing I want to say that is, if you have won this crystal competition, now I've only had one person that has actually written, and they've already got their crystals sent to them. So there was 3 other winners. So can you just check that it wasn't you? And if it was you, could you please write to me at admin@divinemiracles.com so I can send out your gift. I'll hang on to it until you do, but I don't want you to miss out on this. I want to get it out in the mail to you guys. So anyway, until the next video, keep your questions coming down below, and meditation ideas, and I will do my best to upload some very, very soon. So thank you for listening, and it's goodbye from me. Bye.